Boo. All right, guys, Mr. Meyer here again. We're gonna start with our warm-up activity, and then we'll get into our two main activities. I'll tell you about what those are in a little bit, and then we'll stretch at the end. And again, as we always talk about, you guys get really good at this, we do our warm-up activity to get our body ready to play. That's the R word. We do our main activities, get healthier, we get bigger, get stronger, and then at the end, we always stretch to do what? What's the R word there? Relax our body, correct. So let's get warmed up and then we'll get going on with the rest of the class. So let me get this chair out of the way. Whee! And if you guys want to count with me, you can. If you're in class, do not yell and count as loud as you can. Just count with your classmates. So the first thing we're gonna do is jog in place. We'll go for 30 seconds. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. All right, next thing we're gonna do is hop on one foot, do 10 on this side, and then we'll do 10 on this side. You guys ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you want to do them a little bit slower than I'm doing, you can. I'll do this one a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do arm circles, but usually we do that here. We're going to do forward arm circles. So our arms are out in front of us, and then make little circles. They can go the same way, they can be different, whatever you want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna balance on one foot for 10 seconds on this side and 10 seconds on this side. When we balance on one foot, we always bend this knee a little bit. It helps work all the muscles in your leg. If you just do this, you're not really using all the muscles from your hip all the way down. But if you bend your knee, you can use all those muscles all the way down, even into your toes. Sometimes I feel my toes move around helping me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you feel like you're falling, just put your foot down or grab the back of your chair, or if you're at home, grab the table or the couch behind you, whatever you're doing, and then go back into the mount. So again, on one foot, bend the knee a little bit, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, next thing we're gonna do is those scissor arms. We did that the other day, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, now let's do forward lunges, right? Usually we do those side lunges out to here, but we're gonna go forward now. So bend our knee forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, next thing we do is hamstring throws. I'll show you from the side. If you want to hold on to something, that's fine. We're not worried about balancing here, but you're going to keep your knees where they are, and you're just going to bend your knee so that your ankle comes up behind you. You don't want your knee going forward. You want your knee to stay next to the other knee, and this leg is just coming out. We'll do 10 on one side, 10 on the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we'll do 10 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. All right, we do those press ups. My new favorite exercise. What's my favorite exercise? Calf raises. But this is my new favorite. So press ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Nice. All right, next thing we'll do is hip abduction. So that's the legs coming out the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, we'll do one more. We'll do trunk twists, and then we'll be moving on to our activity. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, guys, nice job. So we're done with our warm-up activity. That means our body is now ready to move on to our 2 main activities that we're gonna do, and then we're always gonna stretch at the end. You guys ready? All right, we're done with the warm-up activity, right? Our body's ready to move around now. So yesterday we did 4 locomotor movements. We did walk, jog, run, and side step. Today we're gonna work on 3 different locomotor movements, again, which is moving from one place to another, moving our body that way. Is going to be hopping, galloping, and skipping. All right, and I know, Mr. Meyer, that's so easy. We'll see though. We'll see how easy they are. Okay, so we're just gonna do nice and easy, get used to them, and then we're gonna play a game called Power Levels, and then we'll talk about that in a second. But the first thing we need to do is we need to go over hopping. Now hopping, some people think if you see a bunny hopping, if I say go do a bunny hop, you would jump with 2 feet. You would go 2 feet and you're going around like this, right? But I'm using 2 feet. In physical education, when you're hopping, you're only using 1 foot. So you're hopping up and down, right? So when we say hopping in physical education, we mean 1 foot. If you're using 2 feet, you're jumping. If you go from 1 foot and go to the other foot, so you're going like this, and you go wee, that's a leap. When you go 1 foot to the other, we're gonna talk about that another time. So we're gonna do hopping first, then we're gonna talk about galloping, which is to keep 1 foot out in front, and you're like a horse. And then skipping is when you switch the feet back and forth, and go, and through. Okay, let's get this going. All right, we'll get the chair out of the way. Goodbye, chair. All right, so the first thing we're talking about is hopping. We're just gonna go over it, and then we'll play power levels with it. So hopping, you're standing on 1 foot. All you're doing is hopping up and down. This is hopping. Let's switch to the other foot. Oh, if you haven't stood up already, please stand up, push in your chair, and let's get this going. If you're at home, make sure you have sneakers on. If you don't have sneakers, get out of here. Go put sneakers on, come back in, all right? If you're at school, I'm hoping you have sneakers on because you came to school. All right, let's go to this foot, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, real easy. I know it's easy. You know it's easy. Don't worry about it, okay? The next thing we're gonna talk about is galloping. Now, when you're in school, I'm just going to put up the chairs over here so you can see what it's going to kind of look like when you are at school. You're in school right now. Right? I'm going to pretend this is one desk, another desk, and another desk. I'm just going to leave the space in the middle so you can see my feet. So when we gallop, 1 foot is out in front of the other, and it's going to stay there. So you kind of like rock back and forth as you're going. So if I travel from this side to that side, I'm going to keep 1 foot out in front. That foot's going to come up, and then I'm going to lean forward. The other foot's going to come behind me, but we're not going to switch. This foot is always going to stay behind me. Right? And then we'll turn, and now this foot's in front, that one's always in the back. So you kind of rock back and forth, and then switch. All right, if you want to hold on to the horse while you're doing it, you sure can. So just and turn. And turn, and turn. Okay, now skipping is when you actually switch the feet. It's kind of like a step and a hop. So that's why we talked about hopping before, because it's going to help us. So when you skip, you switch feet, you're kind of hopping. If you can do it in place, it's really hard to do it in place. I always get confused. I think we're pretty good right now, right? So boom, step hop, step hop, step hop, step hop, and we're switching feet. Unlike galloping where you keep one foot out front. So you can start on one side of your desk if you're at home, wherever space you want. Let's just skip. Nice and easy. Anytime I'm skipping, I always want to be like tra-la-la, tra-la-la, tra-la-la. It always makes me want to, I don't know why. And tra-la-la, 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 and switch. And we go, and we go. Okay, let's play what we did yesterday, but we did a little bit slower. Yeah? Okay, so we do regular speed, let's do regular hopping, and if you want to hop to this side, and then hop to this side, you can. And if you want to switch feet, you can. Okay, we're doing regular speed. Now let's go a little faster. Be careful you don't fall. If your leg's getting tired, switch to the other foot. Okay, now let's see if you can do it super slow. You ready for this? Okay. If you're getting tired, you can switch to the other foot. Okay, now let's go into the gallop. Let's just do regular speed first. If you want to hold on to the horse, you can hold on to the horse. If you want to switch legs, you can switch legs. All right, let's do it a little bit faster now. Okay, tricky part, slow motion. This is the slowest horse in America. Very good. Okay, now let's go into skipping. You can start on one side or the other side, whatever you want to do. We'll just go regular speed at first. And then let's go a little faster. I feel really silly doing this, but it's kind of fun. Okay, you ready for it? Super slow motion. I think you're going to get confused on my feet, so let's step up, step up, step up, step up. I'm going to turn this way, step up, step up, step up, step up. Okay, yeah, that was a little confusing. All right, so now we're done with going over the 3 movements. We're now going to bring into that game called power levels. All right, in order to move, just like in a video game, move up levels, you have to achieve something. You don't just go, I'm done with this level, let me move on to the next level. No, you have to get something, maybe a certain amount of points, a certain amount of coins, a certain amount of missions completed. For us, it'll just be the amount of times we do it moves us on to the next level. So the first level we're going to do is we're going to do hopping. We have to hop back and forth 20 times in order to move on to the next level. And the next level will be galloping. And then the next level after that will be skipping. So you can do whatever speed you want, but we have to do it 20 times. Every time you make it from one side of the chairs or your desks to the other side, it counts as 1. If you're at home, just pick a spot. Like maybe from here to here, and every time you make it there, it counts as 1. And then when you come back to the original side, that's 2. And then we're going to go back and forth. So let's practice. Hey, you know what? Forget the practice. I think you guys are ready for it. Are we ready for this? Let's just do it. All right. So on one foot, we're going to hop first. Every time you make it to one side, we count 1. We got to make it 20. That's going to get us to that next level. Ready? Go. 1, 2. And if your foot gets tired, you can switch. 3. I'm going to switch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, almost there, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, we complete level 1. Let's power up. Let's move on to level 2. Oh, I'm breathing heavy. That means I'm working hard. This is great. Feel it in the legs, feel it in my, should feel it in my foot a little bit, like my toes. It's pretty good. All right, so we powered up. I'm going on to level 2. Level 2 is the gallop. Same thing. We're gonna have to make 20 of these. We might be able to go a little bit faster through this, but that's okay. So 20 gallops. You ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You see I'm switching which foot is forward. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, we completed level 2. Let's power up, move up to the next level. The last level is skipping. You guys ready? Okay, this one's probably gonna go just as fast as the gallop, maybe a little bit faster. But we're bigger, we're stronger, we're moving up the levels with more experience. And 20 of these, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure you're behind your desk. 7, or the 3 desks. 8, I think I'm on 8. I could be wrong. I apologize if I messed up the count. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, almost there. 15, 16, 17, woo! 18, 19, and 20. We did it. We completed the 3 levels. Awesome job. All right. Whew. I'm sweating. Yeah, that's good. That was a good workout. A little silly. It was a really good workout. If you want to do this at home, it should be on your Google Classroom. So if you're at home watching, you can stop and watch again. If you're in class, hopefully a teacher has it on Google Classroom and you can watch it again. It's also on YouTube as well, just in case you want to watch it. So we stretch to do what? Help relax our body. Correct. So we'll stretch a couple of muscles and you'll be nice and relaxed to go back to class. Or if you're at home, you're gonna move on to something else. So it's the end of your day, and now you're relaxed the rest of the day, or you're going to have lunch and now you're relaxed for lunch. All right? We can use a chair for this, especially if you're at school. You can use a chair. We don't have to worry about balancing when we're doing these ones, but we're gonna do a lot of stretches standing up. So I'm gonna use the chair that I'm sitting on to help me with that. So the first stretch we're going to do is the quad stretch. So the quad stretch is, you know what? Yeah, hold on to this. Is grab your foot, put it behind your body, like this. You don't want it out on the side. You want it straight behind you. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, we did that side, so now we're going to switch and go on to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, let's shake it out. Now we're going to do something called the calf stretch. So what you're going to do is lean on your chair just a little bit. We did this yesterday, I believe. You're going to put your toe out with the leg straight, and then bring your heel to the ground. You should feel a little pull in the back of the leg, but you got to keep the leg straight. 1, 2, and this knee is bent. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, let's switch. So this leg is now straight, the one that's behind me. Got my toe on the ground, and I'm gonna bend my knee here, and my heel goes to the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. Do the hamstring stretch. You can put your heel up on your chair, your toe is pointing to the sky, and you're gonna lean forward a little bit. You should still stretch down the back of the leg. If you don't, you can lean forward a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, we do that leg. Now we're gonna switch over. And here, and if you want to hold onto your desk as you're doing this, or if you're home, you want to hold onto the couch, that's fine. We're just worried about stretching the leg now, about if you can balance or not. Toe point to the sky, leg straight, lean forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, we'll do the side lunge stretch. So we're not going to go back and forth and back and forth. We're just going to stay on one side of the lunge. We're going to hold that for 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now let's switch to the other side. This leg is straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now, shake it out. If you want to sit down for these next couple stretches like I am, you can. And let's do shoulder stretch. Let's one arm out, put it across, give it a hug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, side neck stretch. So that is putting your ear to your shoulder. And 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Last one. Chin to your chest, so do the neck stretch, the back of the neck stretch. Forward neck stretch, back of the neck stretch. What does that even mean? No, forward neck stretch. That's what we call it. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And yes, I'm getting really good at counting to 20. Thank you for noticing. All right, guys. So again, awesome job. We did our warm-up activity, got our bodies ready. We did our 2 main activities, and then we stretched at the end to help relax our body. And now you're ready for the rest of the day or move on to your next class. And as always, enjoy, stay safe, and stay active.